Alrighty guys, welcome to the Combustion Guys YouTube channel. And today we're at our stay at home looking at our diecast collection. Yeah, I mean we could do that too. Look at my collection, that'd be kind of fun. But today we're doing Todd's collection. So luckily we got this nice diecast setup right here. And we're gonna be looking at some of Todd's collection. We got 110 set up and ready to go.
I think we'll have quite a few episodes.
Yeah, I think we will.
Because back in the day, very much a Terry Labonte fan, so definitely spent some time and quite a bit of money to pick up said Terry Labonte. So I'm curious.
What's in the bag?
As to what's in the bag here.
Yeah. Let's see.
I think these are two. Now we've collected a bunch from whether.
Oh, look, it's got the cover.
Whether they're obviously took these out of the box, but
these are so cool.
Some of them you could collect straight through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's an old.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's an Oldsmobile, I think there.
But these covers are just so cool.
Now I think this is a cheapy one, but I used the expensive cover from like a Racing Champions. Yeah, so that's like that was a Kellogg's car that you could
I think
buy
the hood
enough.
comes up.
Yeah. You buy enough.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So this is a cheapy version.
That is cheap. Yeah.
But the cover is from
the cover's cool.
A Racing Champions, high-end car.
Sweet.
Because back in the day, Action was big, and a few other ones.
Yeah.
But the Racing Champions game was really strong.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some.
Now we have Lionel in action, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Going back and back.
Racing Champions, RC2, AMT.
That's sweet, guys. Like that.
So they were doing these retro version ones too.
And those are so cool.
I think this is looks like an Oldsmobile, I think, or a fastback Chevy.
Yeah, with the hood going up.
But and this was when they had switched the logo, so it didn't have Cornelius, but did have the Tony the Tiger on the back, and then you had the Rice Krispie guys. So yeah, little neat throwback there. So what is next? Ooh, what do you think?
Yeah.
I'm really want to see.
Okay.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Now this is 50th anniversary of NASCAR here, and this is the gold-plated. So this is 1998.
24K
was born. 24 karat, and as you can see, I think these were about $10 at the day. This is one of 99,000, 100.
About 10,000.
Yeah.
Really.
But yeah. Huh.
Wonder how many of those are still in existence.
I don't know, because they had a few that you think you could get silver, and I think there was platinum. There's a few different varieties, but reflections in gold.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, but that was neat. That's a neat one. So yeah, 98. The Racing Champions really. You can see the plastic starting to get kind of yellow too. This is a cool one.
That's a common
see, 98, the 10 years anniversary of Racing Champions was just huge.
Right.
But yeah, this is the under the lights version. So you get that special, yellowed out. But see how the packaging is kind of yellowed and everything? Yeah. But that was a cool one.
Limited edition.
We had shaved off the old mustache too.
Oh yeah. Right.
Famous for it. All right, so that one's cool. Now we got a few winner circles ones here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this was the rematch. What was that? Monte Carlo 400. So that's when they run the Monte Carlos. You get that's special. Yeah, you got Coyote and Wiley on there.
Yep.
Yes, that was a neat one. I don't have too many winner's circles, but that was, I forget, we must have seen that one.
I think I have like one in my collection.
Yeah.
Not many.
And I tried to 50th anniversary. I basically just tried to collect everything that they had. So this was just your baseline, Terry Labonte card,
right? And
car. So several of them look like this, but this is kind of my peak of collecting. So there's your base, and then they had all different versions of that. So this is a little bit newer one. They switched up the car design and the design on the car itself. They just 2 years difference made.
Wow.
The design on the cars and so forth. But the new logo, that one's got corny on it.
Yeah.
So, but years keep on moving by.
Cool.
All right. So now we got a couple more. These are more 50th anniversary. There's, I think there's the
got
lighting.
the hood going up.
That one's got the hood going up.
Wow.
I think these are basically the same car. They just had two different collector's cards. That's what it was. See the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got the press pass card and then the pinnacle card.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just went ahead and got both of them. And you can see, obviously, too, they got the gold background. So,
yeah, the only difference, I think, is the front end. I mean, look at the front end.
Yeah, there wasn't much.
There's a little bit of a stripe difference.
Yeah.
Not much, though, but wow, okay.
I just been coloring. But these had the rubber tires, you know, and the special fancy, you know. So those are the cars you wanted there.
Pinnacle Collector's Series.
Now we're going back to 2002. Now
that thing was so neat.
This was a cool one. That's the Cheez-Its car. So that was a special scheme. But look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that. You can just rotate it in the package.
That is so cool.
See, look at the detail. These had rubber tires.
Yeah, exactly. The detail,
the hood opened.
Yeah.
You know, but man, that was chase the race.
They don't make diecast the same way they used to. That's for sure. Wow, that is neat.
I don't know what these are. This is actual driver signature, real race used memorabilia. I don't know what that is. Available level chase. I don't know what that means. Race, real race. Well, that's interesting. Chrome chase car. I think it must be different levels.
Yeah.
See back for more details. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. So, authentic race used memorabilia.
Oh, the real fabric car cover replica.
That's cool. Real rubber.
Oh, so that means that the car cover that you got could most likely had actual fabric from the actual car cover. Now, that is cool.
Yeah, definitely one of the favorite ones.
That's cool.
And you can see what was always changing was the different designs here on the little platforms too. Yeah. So, because like this one had that newer. Yeah, see that one's got a newer little platform for it.
Right.
Yeah, all kind of different changes. Racing Champions were definitely the go-tos at the time. Here's another 50th. Oh yeah, it's driver signature.
So that comes inside the box within the box.
I know. What a deal, right?
Double box.
I mean, those are some fancy days.
Yeah.
Just the pinnacle there. 1990.
That is cool.
Oh, here we go. Then we had
here's
the minis. We're just going through 110 here, so we're kind of hit and miss, but it's all Terry stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the 1/144th.
That's so
cool. You got the 50th anniversary. Tried to collect all that.
The hauler is awesome.
But yeah, the hauler and the little car. So yeah, it's kind of nifty.
Yeah.
Forgot about that one.
They're slowly getting back to that.
Yeah. Ooh, look at this one.
Oh yeah. The
here we go. This is the Ultra Series. Card switched a little bit. It's got a
Finding
little round
Nemo.
platform, but it's got a Finding Nemo version.
paint scheme. Yeah.
That's kind of.
Oh yeah, so you got the what is he?
Am I blocking the light? I guess I am probably blocking the light.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That one's cool. I forgot.
Yeah.
I had kind of stopped collecting at that time.
Oh, I see what it is. It's got the shocks on the side. So that's the guy with the hook
really?
in his nose on the one side.
I'm having fish tonight.
Can't see who's on the other side. It looks like I think it's just the manta ray on the other side is who it is.
Oh, yeah?
Cool.
So
and then we got
that was cool. They got some little odd
keychain
stuff here.
diecast.
The keychain, kind of cool.
That's cool.
Forget how old that was.
Yeah.
But yeah. See, look at the ones available. Rusty Wallace,
Jeff
Mark
Golden,
Martin, all the big names.
Bill
John Andretti.
Elliott.
John Andretti's gone.
Yeah. Bobby
That's sad.
LaBonte. Bob Martin's still kicking.
Yep. Cool. So here's the little mini all by itself.
Oh, yeah.
With its own card and its own base.
Wow,
So, yeah,
that's cool.
that was pretty neat.
is
And
sweet.
next, we got a couple extras here. Let's see.
Oh,
For whatever reason, here's a couple.
Card collection.
Here's a couple special cards. That's an older one, obviously, when they were running the Luminas. But yeah, just kept these extra cards here. Kind of interesting. Those are all press pass. Forget what these two are. Power Pro. I don't know if anybody really collects cards anymore or not, but
Yeah.
that was always my favorite one, the Iron Man special. Let's see. Now this is kind of cool. This is the Terry Labonte 10.
It's got stuff in it.
Oh, all right. So here we go. So this is the gold edition Hot Wheels.
Neat.
They came with the pit boxes. That's the Hot Wheels edition there.
Yeah.
And went ahead and kept all of the
cards and stuff.
This is kind of good. So, because this is, I've actually got the number 14 when he was racing. So I got that one. It's a regular collector card. That's a race card. These are for the street rods, or the stock rods. Those are fun. We'll look at those later. I've got to dig those out. So, but that was fun. Another stock rod. This is the Terry Labonte. I think that's on a Corvair, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Another one. 2000. 2000. 2000. Here's a Davey Allison card that doesn't need to be in there, but you'll see this car later.
I'm sure.
Terry Labonte stock rods, etc., etc.,
And
etc.
yeah, then you got this camera-looking type thing. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what that is, but looks
I
interesting.
think you put a little film in there.
Oh,
but
you could.
Kellogg's stuff.
Huh.
They always had some neat collector's items.
Oh, and the Terry Labonte coin.
There we go. That's why that was in here. So here's the
Oh, that's cool.
1989 to 1999.
Sweet, look at that.
I'm not sure what that's commemorating. Let's see. 10 years. Oh,
10
wins.
wins. Wow.
That's cool. Kellogg's Company.
Cool.
They were a real big sponsor behind him. I think
Yeah.
they were, as long as he was in there, I think he was their only person they sponsored.
I think
Pretty close. They came in early on the scene.
Yeah.
And there's just an extra ahead. I think that's the 50th anniversary. But yeah, nifty stuff there.
Nice.
Let's see.
Like it.
I don't think those went in there. Anyways, oh, that was in there. That's the tough thing about sorting through all this stuff is putting it back.
You gotta put it back the
So
right
there we
way
go.
too, or it doesn't fit.
Yeah, exactly. So there's that one. Now this is not. This
Why
is
is
not.
that in
Yeah. Well, this is unique.
Oh.
This is not Terry Labonte related, but it's in the same packaging. You ask, why is this in here?
Yeah, why is a Dodge Charger, what is it, 69 I think? I can't see if we get them
This is
there.
67.
67.
Why
yeah.
is this
why
important
is
to
it in there?
say? I was looking through the Hot Wheels one day and I saw this, and I think Bear has the exact same one. What is special about this car is the originals that came out had these wheels,
Yeah.
not those wheels. So it's got two different setups, a little fluke. So that's why I got it. That's why I kept it, just because I knew
Yeah.
it was a fluke build. And it's kind of special.
Yep.
So that's why I kept that one. Now all you Dale Earnhardt fans out there,
And Matchbox fans.
look at that.
Yeah.
The man himself.
Goodwrench Racing Team made by Matchbox.
Mm-hmm.
When Matchbox actually
This
made
is
full
like-
diecasts.
This is like early 90s.
Wow.
Licensed and distributed by Sports Image, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Sweet.
So I've actually got two of those. My dad bought this one, and then I've got the one that I tore up as a child. You'll see
wow.
that in our diecast.
Some point.
Way down the road.
Oh, man.
Ah, here we go. Oh, this is kind of cool. Let's see. You used to be able to get these with, I forget how you would get them, but let's look at these real quick.
Cool.
So this used to be that you'd have your one little package. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Oh, look at all the little guys.
All right,
That's
so
cool.
here's a few things. Now, see, with the Racing Champions, they had the stock rods in the 57 Chevy.
Yeah.
You've got that one. And then this is actually a micro machine. So that's a little different. Those are all Racing Champions, and there's your micro machines. So,
Micro machines are cool.
but yeah, the stock rods, even in that scale, was kind of neat. So in these, this is a cheaper version, but they were made and distributed by Kellogg's. You buy so many boxes of Kellogg's, and you could collect all the cars. So
Yeah.
there's one.
You don't think this guy likes Terry Labonte, do you, people?
Well, and thankfully, Mom was real big into collecting too.
Okay.
This is a 1996 version, and they didn't have the headlight covers at that time. So here's 98, and the basic body was the same.
Yeah.
But in 98, they went to clear windows here. And then, the cars themselves, the actual cars had the headlight stickers. So some subtle differences. This is another Kellogg's special. This is the Honey Crunch. Those were actually really good. So thankfully I like Kellogg's too, so that helped.
Yeah, that
And
does.
here is another Hot Wheels version. And when Hot Wheels came out, they really upped the game. They had the rubber, and it was a solid car, and so forth. So they put a pretty good run on with Racing Champions. Never quite cut on real well, but it was still good
Yeah,
collection.
I mean, they're good quality.
Yeah.
Or at least when they made them, they were really good quality. So
Here's some
might have just
more.
been there, flooded the market. really.
Here's the
Kinda what happens.
little platforms.
Oh, yeah.
You put your little car on there, and then you got the stock rod cars. So
Yeah, cool.
you set up like so. Like,
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is neat,
Kinda
guys.
cool. I keep getting
Cool.
rid of this one.
Yeah. You only have so much light that you can use. So.
Sorry for the shadows, guys. All right, so into older racing champions. So here's
Oh yeah, that's
when he was
raced the
first
Lumina?
racing. Yep, and that was number 14, and I think
Cool.
this was still Hendrix, but that's a neat old one that I didn't crush. And here's a real old one. This goes back to 80. Not
wow.
84, but this 84 he was running a different Piedmont car, I believe.
Huh.
But there's a Sunoco version.
Nice.
So that's an old Racing Champions. Racing Champions came out in 1989, not 1899.
1890.
And there's older Lumina. That one's 93. So
Nice.
yeah. So we'll have to put all those away back together.
Yeah.
But I think that was the end
Wow.
of that can.
Wow, that's amazing.
Of that yeah.
Yeah.
So quite a
wow.
bit packed into that
yeah.
Miami Dolphin collector. It was Miami Dolphins and
Yeah,
Terry
with the,
LeBron, apparently.
And you got the nice old logo going on there for the Miami
For
sets.
the new
Yeah.
strange logo.
Yeah, the last one, the one before they went to the weird, whatever it is, was nice. Looked like a nice dolphin ready to play football and stuff. Oh, let me flip my little flippers, got a little.
Yeah.
Got a little Finding Nemo, and they're good. Okay.
But
That
anyways,
is awesome.
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is part
And that's just
one.
part.
Yeah, this is part one of the Terry collection.
Yeah. Terry LeBonte.
So mainly racing
Cool.
champions, but you know, we've got a few Winter Circle and some Hot Wheels.
Yeah, that is neat.
Some off-brand, but yeah.
That is
Hope you
neat, guys.
enjoyed.
Yeah.
This is hunting for diecast. We just didn't have to hunt very far.
Exactly, yeah. We just had to do some digging in some closets and then show you what we found. So there we go.
Let us know if you were or are a Terry Labonte fan as well.
Yeah.
So
That
thanks
is
for
cool.
enjoying. Nice
Yep.
to kind of share it with you guys. It was definitely fun collecting.
Yep.
You know, so I've always kind of been into hunt for diecast. I just didn't realize it.
Yeah, you really didn't realize.
Kind
it.
of got out of it for a few years there, and
Now we're back in, so
now
cool.
we're back in.
We're back in the game. Now we just gotta wait for the stores to be open and all that stuff and whatever, and we can get back to work. So cool.
Very quick collection.
Yeah, I know.
So
So alrighty,
Alright.
guys. Thanks for watching.
See you next
next time. Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the Combustion Guys YouTube channel, episode 2 of Todd's Diecast Collection.
hunting through what's here at home,
Yep,
bringing it live to you
live to
from
you.
whenever we record.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So first up. Today is mainly 1/24th scale and diecast haulers. So
Yep.
we're back in the Racing Champions vein. We got
Look at
the regular edition. This hood doesn't open, but it's a pretty nice replica
It is, yeah.
of the 98 50th anniversary of NASCAR Special. So there's that one.
Very
Then we got a
nice.
special edition. It's still 98, but it's the
Ooh, I think it's going the
look
other
at
way
that.
too.
Yeah, Fruit Loops edition. I've had these in and out of the boxes quite a
Oh,
bit.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so this one's the other direction. But that was pretty cool. Fruit Loops edition
Nice.
car.
Oh
Always
yeah, and
liked
that's
that
when they were
Texas
the
Terry.
Texas
Yeah.
doing
So
the
that's kind of a
Texas
neat
logo
one.
there. That's
Those
nice.
are definitely a lot harder to store, I tell you what.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Here,
that's why I mostly only get the 164
Yeah.
for me because they're just easier.
yeah, this
Oh!
one's cool. This is a 62
It's a Pro Street, I think,
Bel Air.
right?
Yep. Because
Nice.
it's tubbed in the back. With that big old engine right there.
Look
you
at
can
that,
kind of
guys.
see it.
Yeah. Wow, that is.
Yeah, that was a special. I forget which edition that was, but you know, these
That
are, once
is
again,
cool.
you know, Racing Champions point at all the stops for the
Man,
50th
you can see
anniversary.
the giant headers kind of down there.
Yeah, it's even got
Man.
a wing on it too. That was a fun one.
That is neat.
So I think
Starburst
I only
on there
got
as
two.
well. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, and this
this
one's
is
cool too. There's a 67, I think it's 67.
Mustang or
Camaro.
Oh, sweet.
Because they were all, each brand would do the older Ford
okay,
version,
cool.
or Chevy or Ford version.
So like whatever
69,
they,
I'm sorry, 69.
So whatever they drove, they would make.
Yeah.
Okay, that is neat. Then.
That's the the stock color pattern, but
That is cool.
Yeah, it's still kind of a spunky race car. But yeah, that one's cool.
is
There was
awesome.
there was a Nomad. There was a bunch of varieties,
Wow.
and I just never quite got it.
That is cool.
Because at the time these were really expensive.
Yeah.
Because at the time those were $10 a piece.
Oh, that's cool.
Really expensive. $10
Yeah.
a piece.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right.
I'm liking that.
Yeah.
You got to pay what at least $39.99 for the cheapest one, I think
Yeah.
nowadays. If you want the super ones with the hoods open and stuff, I think you're paying $6.99 if not more.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. So
$69.99.
now this one's kind of a cool one because this is when
Hot Wheels,
Hot
yeah.
Wheels was still trying to break into the market, and as you can see, this is a Speedway Special Edition as Race to Victory Lane at Charlotte. So this might have
Wow.
been a maybe the Memorial Day race, the big what would they call it now? I forget. The big night race. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called because this has special
maybe
names.
it's there we go. Oh yeah, look at this, all the info.
Yeah.
This would be good if we read some of this. So here we go. With only 10 laps to go, Terry Labonte powered his new Kellogg's K Central Chevrolet past Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart for a spectacular first place finish at Charlotte. This was the third time that Terry had taken up a special promotional paint scheme to Victory Lane, own a piece of racing history. So gives us little stats there, 3 of 3, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, that's kind of cool. We'll have to research when that race was.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's a cool one. That's a neat one.
That's sweet.
So
Let's see. This is number 3 of 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means.
That means that
There's
there
only
are
3 of
only
those?
3 of those.
I guess that would be true.
That's worth something.
I think so. We'll have to look.
Oh no, here we go. Oh no, here we go. So number 3 of 3. So that means there were 3 of this particular type of die cast.
Yeah.
Then there were
particular one.
there were less than 8,000 of these made though.
Wow, we'll have to look up that.
That is cool then.
Yeah.
Okay, so
this
it is pretty limited.
Yeah.
Still. Okay.
And
cool.
here, this is good to kind of follow up with this. This is the Racing Champions version. They did it up real big in '99 too for their 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
But this is the K Essentials. Got the gold logo there. We got our special number. But this is one of 9.
Yeah, duo set. Nice.
Yeah, this is really cool. So, but that's that same special K Essentials.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of neat having the 2 different varieties. So,
That's awesome.
one. And now, in that same vein, similar vein,
Yeah.
I should say,
Oh,
is one of my favorites. We found this one at Sam's Club, and I think it was,
that
like
is-
$20 or $30, and I just thought it was so expensive.
20
at
to
the
30
time.
bucks.
Yeah.
That's worth $100 nowadays, buddy
Yeah.
boy. Look at that. You got a 164. You got a special. I think
see,
that's
that's
3D
the-
collector's
It's
card.
called a Lineker card, because there's actually like 3 designs, I think, on it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I see
it
it.
moves.
So it's like it's the 3D. So
Yes, yeah.
and so you have that special edition. Then you have the Chrome Holler
Yeah.
164, which are $19.99, something
Yeah.
like that,
Inflation
right now. And then you got the die cast, and
Yeah.
that does the hood open on that
No,
one?
no, it's just a standard.
Okay, so I mean, let's say, that's special Chrome edition. So I mean,
I think it's
$59.99.
platinum. I think they call it a platinum.
Okay, $59.99. That's a special Chrome. So I'd say $19.99 for that. So yeah, let's just see here.
It's special. I like
Yeah, so
this.
60, 20. That right there, that'd be special because it's Chrome. So I'd say probably 8 for that. Then the card would probably be like $5 to $8
I think
there.
it was
So I
only
mean,
30 when we got it.
and then of course the packaging and
Yeah,
all the other stuff. So I mean,
yeah, it's pretty
oh,
cool.
1 of 5,000 too.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more rare.
Wow,
So-
that is neat.
But yeah, and the little card there is amazing. But
So
that's,
you're looking at $100 in today's value more than Nike to
Yeah,
buy
exactly. So
that. Honestly,
Well, yeah, back
probably
in the
more
day-
just with how rare it is.
back
But
in the day for your more
man, they made diecast cool back then.
well, for the broader market.
Yeah.
Because Action and those guys were real big then. I think there was another brand. I don't remember what his name was. But these are the ones that were just easy to go to the store and pick them up. So
those are so cool.
that's kind of the extent of my 124th collection. I
Yeah.
can't remember. I don't think there was anything else.
Oh no, you do have another one in the other room actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you want to go pick that one up?
Yeah.
The one I got you for your birthday. It's out of the box, but it is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go get that. That one was pretty cool. But I mean, that is awesome, guys. That is super awesome. I honestly don't know why they don't make diecasts like that anymore. Because I mean, that is just sweet. That is awesome.
I'm glad you picked it up that time.
Yeah, I know. That was so cool. Found it off of eBay.
Yeah. And this
So-
is these. This
so
is
this
what,
is-
action
This is
or Winner's Circle or something like that.
limited edition
Forget what brand this
Brookfield Collector's Guide.
Litchfield?
New Berlin, Wisconsin.
Okay. Yeah, you used to see those in the mag.
Brookfield. Yeah, but look at this, guys. This is your Chevy Silverado 1994 Crew Cab Dually.
Yeah.
And then you got the whole trailer. Look at that. That is sweet. Oh, and look at this, Todd. We didn't even look at this. This is, it pulls out.
Oh, I didn't know
It pulls out. Look at that. We didn't even know that when we got it. That is so neat.
Wow.
And then, of course,
That's like
the
a
die cast to go with it.
95 version too.
Now, the only thing that doesn't work is the hookup for the trailer that broke off. But I mean,
Yeah,
for how much I paid for it, I think I paid, $30.
Yeah.
Something like that for the whole set. But I mean, look at that. That is just so neat. Because I mean,
That is
you
cool.
had the truck.
Good collection.
I mean, I was just looking around because it was like Todd's birthday was coming up, and I was looking around. Oh no, I think it was Christmas. Actually. Yeah, it's Christmas. I was just looking for like some cool Terry Labonte stuff, and I found that I was like, oh, it's got the Chevy Dually. It's like, okay, I've got.
I remember seeing those, but at the time they were, because this was probably about $150.
Oh yeah, that is 100. That's probably like
So-
$200 now.
Yeah, if you tried to buy
Because
it.
I mean, it's heavy metal. I mean, it's got dust on it, and it's out of the box. But I mean, it's
worth
heavy
it to
metal
us.
and quality
Yeah.
made. So I mean, it looks cool. So that is awesome.
Yeah,
That was awesome to
Now
find.
we're at the extent of my
124. Yeah,
collection.
exactly.
Now,
So
moving on to the haulers.
Holla!
Now, this is fun because I've got so much 164th that
Yeah.
I've got. Each one of these trucks has something hiding inside, and it's been a while.
cool.
So here we go. This is my first Hot Wheels hauler, and this
Yeah.
was $7 from Sears.
Actually, it was originally, look at that, it was originally
Whopping
$10.
Yeah,
It's, what is it? We can't
they're
touch
like
them
18
for like
now.
18. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't touch them for 18
But
or
listen.
more. Oh, and also
There's
people,
something inside here.
also look at this, the original Mountain Dew man, right there. Oh, look at that. Haas is on there. Haas CNC. That's interesting. Okay, cool.
Right there, just getting ready. So I don't remember. Oh, this is kind of cool because it's got the whole little.
Oh, the
part
whole
here.
diorama type
Yeah.
cardboard.
Slide.
Get it out.
There you go. You see how it's kind of a neon yellow color?
That's
That's
cool.
kind of fun. So let's see what's in. Oh yeah, there's
It's
some
heavy.
cars in there.
Yeah.
But these were nice. The haulers. These haulers were actually nicer than the Racing Champions. in my
I'm sure.
opinion. Hot Wheels did a better job.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what's in the back.
There's
That's
one.
That's Hot Wheels.
There's two.
Oh, these are some more of the cheapy ones. Oh, that's a cool one.
Oh, that is neat.
No, I think
Look
this
at
is
that.
I don't know what brand. Oh, this is a Hot Wheels. I
That
think
is
this is their
neat looking.
special pewter edition. Somewhere I have
Wow.
a matching.
That's cool.
And see how, but their design fluctuated. Cause see, this is another.
'Cause that's rubber, I think, right?
Well, no, see, look at the car design. See how the car design, they
Oh,
just didn't.
yeah.
That's a Hot Wheels too.
Yeah.
But they just got kind of sloppy with the actual car
The
design.
casting, yeah. Because see, the roof jumped up
Right.
and then that one jumped down. That's interesting.
Exactly. So, but it's interesting to have these
Yeah.
little mementos from
Yeah.
Hot Wheels as they were trying to get in the game.
Yeah.
A little bit
That's
late,
cool.
it seems like.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
You know, they were trying.
That's sweet.
But those are both
looking.
Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
And this is just a cheapie. You know, buy the cereal, send the receipts in.
Yeah.
But you know, it's got the engine there.
Wow.
You know,
that
this is the
cool.
mini wheat special. So still a Terry Labonte version, but
Yeah.
you know, cheap, but they're kind of cool.
Exactly.
So, all right, so there's
That is one
There's
nice thing
the
about
hiding.
these holders, folks. When you buy those, is that you can hide your loose die casts in them.
exactly,
So,
and depending
it's
on
fun.
on how much big of a collector.
Yeah,
There's the diorama. That looks kind of like Daytona or Talladega. Might be Talladega.
Might be Talladega, yeah.
I'm thinking with the pine trees, that's Talladega.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah, 'cause
pine trees, is that Talladega?
Yeah, there aren't. Well,
There
at
aren't
least
any
now,
trees,
anyways, there
but
aren't
that's a
any
super
pine
speedway.
trees around.
Yeah.
Now there aren't any pine trees around Daytona, so
was.
we have palm trees.
I'd say it's got to be Talladega.
Yeah, that looks
Talladega's out
like
there
Rio
in the
Daytona.
boondocks.
Like Rio Daytona.
So there's a Hot Wheels hauler.
Yeah, that's
So
that is
got a couple.
neat.
Let's see. Here's a Racing Champions one.
Oh, in the box still.
There we go.
I don't think
That's the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
In the box.
Looks
1996 champion.
Oh, yeah, look at how thin it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it just looks thin.
And basically the same.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nothing in that one.
Yeah, maybe there is, but
Well, let's dig in real quick and see.
either that or it's the actual shaking.
You can see I've had them in and out a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's they can't move. There's so much in there.
Oh, look at that.
I knew I had an extra. Okay,
You
yeah, the
guys
cars are somewhere. Yeah, so there was a hauler within the hauler. That's funny. Oh, is there more?
No.
Yeah, the other ones are in that box.
Yeah.
That we just looked at. So yeah. So we
Hey,
got the
guys,
hauler in the hauler.
There you go, so. That's cool. So, yeah. Ah, that's funny.
That is fun.
Man, I'm liking this.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Racing Champions, they had the game back in the day.
Yeah, you have to take the. There you go. Truck has to be unattached. Get out of there, truck. Get back in. That is neat.
There we go. There's a lip there. Ow! My finger's stuck. Ow! There we go.
There we go. Cool.
All right, so we can put that one. We got two more haulers with cars.
In them.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
These are two. They're not really Hot Wheels, but
Yeah.
they look just like.
They look just like Hot Wheels, yeah.
So
Look at
whoever
that.
made the Hot Wheels made these two.
Maybe.
Because if you look at the design, they're
It's
exactly
almost
the same.
identical, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I'm still trying to fit this
So-
in here.
There's that one, Tony the Tiger look, which is pretty cool.
That was a newer stock rod.
Oh, look at that. That's neat. Oh.
This 55.
Look. Nope, nobody else in there. Look at that. Just three.
See, there's the K Essentials.
Oh, that is.
No, I forget what special edition.
Look at that,
That
guys.
matches with 62 back here.
Oh, 55, I think. Oh, 57. Bel Air. Pro stock.
Isabella,
Oh, street
oh,
rod,
no,
actually.
Look, I stuffed it in there and I messed
Oh
up.
no, you gotta fix the plastic.
Hey,
Yeah,
stupid.
that is sweet. And these are the. Oh yeah, you got the rubber tire coming off the wheel. Try and fix that here. That is cool. Cool.
Yeah, those are really nice. Ancient
Yeah.
little stuff. Always been.
That is
very-
neat. Yeah. There we go. Let's see here. The other
Now
one.
it's time for the Got Milk version.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you got milk, folks.
We do.
That was a cool design too. And look at that, they even got the mirror in there and
Let's see,
everything.
the same exact. They're not Hot
Yeah.
Wheels licensed. Oh, there's the Corvair.
Oh. Yeah, let's see.
That was the.
Let's see the blasted Fruit Loops.
I think those are the marshmallows.
Marshmallow blasted Fruit Loops. Wow, that's cool. Let's see here.
Oh,
Oh, the wagon.
the little one.
Man,
That's
that.
it.
Oh, there's one more.
Bang 'em up. There's one more. Ooh, and a 55 plate stop.
Oh, look at that.
I should have left all those in the package, but oh well. They're cool to see.
That is neat.
We had a lot more packages to carry.
Oh yeah. Look at the the plastic's really indenting.
We already showed you the
Wow,
cars.
that is
the
cool,
cars
guys.
That go with those. So
That is
yeah.
sweet, guys. Yeah,
So you got a little bit of everything.
got
This
the
time.
wagon there, which is sweet.
Yeah, see, I thought those were somewhere else. I thought those
Yeah.
were up on top there. So they've got
Yeah,
those
look at
off.
you got those down. Yeah, that is. Look at this.
Yeah, but this
And
is
the Bel Air with the engine in the back.
the Corvair.
Corvair, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
Was
cool.
there a Bel Air version of the Corvette?
Nope.
Okie dokie.
There was a
There we go.
Monza version.
That is cool.
Yeah, I
The
like
Pro,
that.
yeah, the Pro Street.
That one. I think the 56 might be my favorite.
That one's pretty cool. Let's see,
Yeah,
that's 70 Chevelle, yeah. Yeah,
That's the
Chevelle's
newer-
always cool.
That's a newer version of the stock rods.
Man, that's sweet.
Yeah,
That is sweet, guys.
that's cool.
Alrighty, cool.
So I don't usually have these displayed. There's just not enough room.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is nice to be able to share it with you guys, and hopefully
Yep.
that's enjoyable.
Exactly, yeah.
But,
Hopefully you like them all.
yeah, to me,
Cool.
definitely some of the good old days of NASCAR
Diecast
diecast hunting.
Awesome.
You know, it
man.
made it easier too when you just had one driver you were looking for.
True. Yeah.
Which made it easy for me because it's like, yeah, some of those other cars are cool, but you know, because I would get them to race as well, but mainly it was just hunting for these because we used to have, before Bear was born, we used to have this big old carpet. That it was basically a super speedway. Carpet or rug. Maybe it was right when you were born. But I would race the cars on that. You know, you could have pit row and everything. It was very realistic. So really fun time with that. So
cool.
But anyways, got
That's
some neat
awesome.
stuff there. Like I think we might have discovered this might be a little bit more rare than we were originally thinking.
There's only 8,000 of those made, so
And I think we got that on sale too. I don't think it was full price. So
that's cool.
But yeah, the Hot Wheels versions of these is very interesting.
It is. Alrighty.
Cool.
Sweet. Alrighty, guys. So there you go. That was part 2. We got even more of Todd's diecast to look at. We haven't even gotten to my whole collection yet. So
this might be the last episode of Total Terry, though.
Yeah, Total Terry.
Total
Terry.
Total Texas Terry.
Yeah. So alrighty. Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We will probably have more stuff coming up. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Alrighty, guys, welcome to another edition of Todd's Diecast Collection.
We should put 2 Lego people down here to represent us. And
Maybe.
the only reason that you're only seeing our hands and hearing our voices is because we're too lazy. We don't have a dedicated area that looks nice.
This is
so
kind
you
of
can see our
dedicated.
faces.
This is dedicated for the diecast, anyways.
Yeah,
It was.
exactly.
But anyways, yeah. But also, too, we'd be doing a lot of back and forth and stuff, grabbing this, grabbing that. So, anyways.
Exactly. I mean, all
So-
kinds of little
Oh.
stuff like that. It's funny how wide that camera angle is because I thought I was just going to sneak it in.
Yeah.
Tear up the track.
Yeah.
But it's already.
I paid a lot of money for that, too.
Yeah.
Keep track. Look at
But
that.
anyways, so we found another 124th. I
Yeah.
don't know why this doesn't have a box, but it
Me
doesn't.
neither.
But this is a cool version, that cool blue.
Yep.
I really think these are kind of the golden years of NASCAR. I mean, the car designs, the paint, the schemes and everything. This was that special 400 rematch. We looked at some smaller stuff. And this is weird because here's that same 400. The car is somewhere else, but anyways, you did have this little setup.
Wow.
I guess we could just set it up with this. We could pretend it doesn't even have. Yeah, that looks better actually. Yeah.
There we go.
That
Okay,
actually
cool.
looks great. Oh, okay. Boom. I just made myself a new display.
Sweet. Yeah. Then Todd found his Terry Labonte Micro Machine hauler.
Yeah,
Check
would
that
be the
out.
Micro
Yeah, so-
machine scale, which we
Yeah.
showed you the little car. I think,
A few
in
of those.
video
So
3.
yeah. So
No, video 1. Sorry.
yeah, video 1. So if you got that right there, then you got all of these other ones that we have in that same. So this is kind of like a hodgepodge
Yeah.
kind
I
of
think
Todd
you've got a
stuff. So
Bobby one somewhere.
yeah, I think
we
I
got
do
a
too.
Bobby.
Yeah, I do. Actually, it's right to the side. So yeah, so here's the STP hauler, and this has got all kinds of them.
Oh yeah. And what's neat too is I have all the little cards that went with these.
Yeah,
So,
so
like
let's see
Jeff
here.
Bodine, you had the 40 Ford, or seeing Ricky Craven.
There we go. Oh, and here's some more of the Micro Machine little guys. So you got the Tabasco sauce.
Yeah.
Got the Tabasco sauce one right there. That's really cool. Then you got
There's a Bill Elliott.
Richard
McDonald's,
Petty's. Cool. Then you got so and look at these old
Yeah,
editions.
there's Jeff Bodine. his old
Yeah.
Ford.
Then you got a Ford Mustang right there. Number 94. That looks sweet. Then you got the Hendrix number 25. Ricky Red, I think.
Ricky Craven.
Ricky Craven. There we go. Yeah. I always get those confused. And then that's really cool, sweet one there. So then you got number 29, Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. So you got all those little guys that are in that hauler. Then you got the John Deere Micro Machine hauler. Yeah, so.
And that's when they had switched over.
Yeah,
that's
so-
when they started off with Pontiac.
Yeah.
and it was actually the number. Oh, I forgot I had more.
Yeah, you
Where
got
were
the.
those hiding?
They're all in the same. All in these. They've been hiding these for years.
Yeah, but
So
where
that's.
were those trucks? I don't know those trucks.
And they were in the making machine collection.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
So, anyways, there you go. You got the
Jerry
number
Lou.
13. Got the number
Johnny
30
Vincent.
Pennzoil. You got a Bobby LeBonte.
Pontiac, I think.
Then you
That's
got-
a Chevy.
Yeah. Then you got the Pontiac
Pontiac.
number 97 that goes with the
And
Harley.
it's small.
Then you have the other
Never
Bobby
bought it.
LeBonte, which is
neat,
really
though,
cool.
to see the coloring.
Yeah, the coloring difference
You know,
is
there's
pretty
more of
cool.
there's the, you know,
Yeah.
more of the orange and the red. So.
Yeah. And then you
Then we got
have
a Bobby.
Bobby LeBonte Harley
Packed with more little cars.
with more little cars. Yeah. All
Do we have
waiting
some
to come out.
rods in that one?
No,
Yep,
those are
okay.
we only got 3. So there's
That's a
the
drift boat on it,
there's a
okay.
QVC number 7. You got the number 9. I can't tell
yeah.
what the sponsor on that is
I
for
got
the
the
most part.
car.
Got Jeff Gordon. Look at that.
It's Jeffy Pooh
Bright.
Can.
Right.
Oh,
Then you
I forgot
got
the deep
Daryl.
chrome,
You
yeah.
got Daryl there in the chrome. Then you got Junior. I think. Right?
Nope,
Nope. That was when it was a Ford.
That
Yeah.
was a
So.
Ford, and I believe that was Hut Strickland.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So that was before Dale. So
Yeah.
look at that, man. Nice chrome.
I
She
always
cool.
wanted the 164th
Yeah.
of that one, but could never find that.
Yeah, I'm sure you could probably
It's
find
nice
them online now.
Yeah,
but,
it's nice to at least have the. That
little
was kind
guy.
of chewed up a little bit too. I kind of.
Yeah, we need to go back to that antique mall when it opens back up because they had a ton of those left over.
Oh
so.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Ton of the little guys in the
Yeah.
display. Yeah. So
All right.
then you got more stuff
We
over
got
here.
we found a few more Terrys. We did go to the antique mall.
We get
I
that.
wasn't gonna
$2
get
bucks.
This, yeah.
$2.
And this would have been $5 brand new.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna get this one, but I didn't have any car in this pattern.
Yeah.
So and plus it was another stock rod, so that was kind of cool to get.
Yeah. It's
And a
cool.
great price. So I'm glad Bear insisted.
I insisted because it was
got
so
this
cool.
one.
Because I mean, it had the lime green on there. I mean,
Yeah.
that was the main reason. Just that
Frickin'
lime
style.
green. Yeah.
And then this is the newer version of the stock rods. And
Yeah.
This was the commemorative 600 straight starts. So
Oh,
we had
wow.
the going with the Iron Man theme.
Yeah.
So that was a real big deal. 600 straight starts. So
That's
and
cool.
plus it's a Nova, so that's just great. So
Yeah,
that's
that
a cool
is-
one.
That is pretty cool because I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, never got injured out of the race because she kept starting us. That is a pretty cool record. So
And this is a the Busch Series version. That's a
cool.
1997 car. So Bear found that one as well.
oh yeah, I mean, $2
Yeah, that's kinda
at that
cool.
place. I mean,
Yeah, and plus it just kind of
Yeah.
adds to the collection, stuff we just,
yeah,
they're not super necessary, but it's kind of neat to have that
Yeah, kinda
memorabilia from his career. And this was a neat card that they put together in
Yeah, that's
99 for their anniversary.
you can bring it up there. Yeah,
But yeah,
hey,
nothing
cool.
really
Yeah,
special about the car,
but the
just
card,
neat.
yeah, card design, and also too,
Yeah.
just the backdrop there is pretty
Mhm.
cool. with The driver there,
Exactly.
that's neat.
There's something on the back here. What is that? Yeah. So. But anyways,
Yeah,
so that was
that's cool.
cool. And then, Bear said these are popular. I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
These are the Speedy Beanies.
It's so cool.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, people love the
Pretty
Dale
authentic.
Earnhardt, especially of
Oh,
these.
of
Those
course,
things
yeah.
are going nuts. But yeah, these are so cool, and yeah, I mean, that's just cool. It's just all
It
in the
just- it just
diecast
goes
shape.
well with
Yeah,
the collection.
Yeah.
So,
and also too, I mean, hey, you got a toddler. He can't swallow this, so I mean, he can just go meow with his little soft thing. So I mean, that's cool. Oh, and then
Yeah,
you got the diecast figure that falls over.
you want to rip Terry Labonte's head off? Oh, ow. There he is.
Hey, you! Race fans! Is that you?
Oh, there's the lens.
Hi! How you doing?
I'm 1984 and 1996 champion. Of course, I'm talking too excited because if you ever heard Terry Labonte talk, he doesn't talk like this, so you know. Oh. Then I'm not Terry Labonte because I'm talking way too excited. Now, it's time for me to put my helmet back on.
Ooh,
Hi, everybody. And go back to my race car.
Bye!
he doesn't even have a race car.
This is my race car. I
Oh,
couldn't fit
okay.
in it.
There yeah. He's the wrong size there.
We'll park the little guys over this way. Now,
Yeah.
the Kellogg's company had all kind of different promotions.
Oh yeah, they did a good
and
job
so
promoting the
forth.
stuff.
And and like you said, early 2000s was kind of the peak of everything. So this is one of the things they had for like mail-in. You could have all these cars, and see,
Yeah.
you could pull this back, and you would start the cars.
Yeah, look at that.
So you could line up these little dudes,
Oh yeah.
and then you go. he didn't want to go very far. But anyway, so this was special.
Cool.
And then what you had, so you put that over there.
Yeah.
Then you had all the cars you could collect to go with it. And these are the sealed ones. And these are pull and go cars. Oh wow, I forgot. So they're actually reverse, but they all came with their special stickers.
That's
So that's the 2 Scoops Raisin brand one.
Look at that. That is cool.
That's kind of the throwback with the corny.
Awesome.
So basically, each cereal is represented with Terry Labonte's name on it. So you had your stickers you could put on. And I think there's another version. There's the Smack'ems.
The Apple Jacks.
There's another. Do we know where that one is, or do you have this one? One of them is complete with the cars in it. Bear has that
I
one?
have somewhere. I forget where it is. But
So
I do
then
have
there's
that.
the Frosted Mini Wheats with the stickers. So this was kind of cool. We got 2 of those cars.
Oh, wow.
And then there's Fruit Loops.
And then,
So this is kind of the one-off and 2 Terrys.
Wow.
Kind of the one-off one.
That's cool.
I think there's actually 3. No, there's 2 of those. So anyways, that's kind of an odd
exactly. That is
version of that. So
That is
this is
neat.
kind of the mix-up,
Yeah,
mashup
the mashup
of
of the
old
that's pretty
old
cool though.
Terry stuff. So kind of neat.
That is neat.
Kind of definitely fun to share with you.
Yeah.
And on a morbid note, if God forbid, we were to have a house fire and all this goes up in smoke, or the house floods, or a tornado rips the house apart. All of these really positive, inspiring things that could happen.
Yeah.
At least having this video now.
Oh yeah. We
You
can
know-
prove that we had all this stuff. That is kind of cool.
Well,
That's
not
kinda
even prove it, but being able to keep sharing to, hey,
Yeah.
my house burned down, my house was flooded, I was ripped apart in a tornado, but the diecast lives on.
Yeah. On the videos. That is true. Yeah.
So that's kind of I'm glad we had the opportunity.
Yeah.
This rainy day experience to do this with you guys. So
That's true. That's true.
yeah. So thanks for watching this
Yeah.
episode, episode 3. of
Episode
the Hunt
3.
at Home. Hey,
Yeah.
that should be the title.
Oh, Hunt at Home.
Yeah, NASCAR,
Okay.
NASCAR
Cool.
Diecast Hunt at
Yeah,
Home.
we're doing all these in a row, but we're doing them step by step. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's
We just figured out the
Hunt-
name,
Hunt at
guys. So
Yeah.
we didn't know what we were going to call this yet. So Hunt at Home. Very
14
cool.
series. Hunt at Home.
Yeah. Mostly because of a rainstorm.
Yeah. mostly.
That's the only reason. Okay, cool. Alrighty, guys. So there you go. That's episode 3. Let us know what you think about these videos, but that's a lot of cool stuff. So, alrighty.
Yeah,
See you on the
flip
next
side.
one, guys. Alrighty, guys. Hunting NASCAR Diecast episode 4.
Quadro.
And we're still on Todd's collection. We haven't even gone to my collection yet, so.
This stuff's been sitting for a while, and
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about it, but we
Yeah.
got looking, it's like, we can't go to the store and look at diecast, so...
We're looking at
we got
diecast
all
at
this
home here.
old
Yeah.
diecast, and it's kind of
Exactly,
fun
yeah.
to... and see, in Racing Champions,
Yeah.
just during that time, they
Old beat
started,
up leather case there,
Yeah.
but
they started
Nice.
off with their line in 1889,
yeah.
and probably not from both chairs. Want your chair?
Nah.
So, but anyways, my mom kept up and dad kept up with getting some of this stuff. See, even the mark on this is 1990.
Wow.
So what's interesting is that I have my newer batch of cars in this case, but I
Yeah.
wanted to share the case with you too because it's kind of cool. So
It's
now
made up.
I don't
and
need a
it
chair.
It still is.
Yeah. So here we go.
Yeah, look at that.
So look at the
Back to the
mint.
case for a second. You got the
the-
little
yeah.
card collectors over here, so that's pretty cool.
Right. I kept tearing up the cards, so I pulled those out.
Good idea.
But this is kind of their middle year when they were really getting going. At first, they weren't real detailed, so we'll look at those cars later. But these are some of the higher end
Yeah.
versions. But I'm kind of surprised I kept the case as well as I did. So.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. And you got to be thrifty with how you store these things. So here we go.
Yeah.
What a collection. Now we got a few
Right.
odds and ends here that aren't Racing Champions but are special editions. So
Yep.
let's start with our bottom row here. We got all the cards to go with them, but this is the old Pennzoil Johnny
Yeah.
Benson car. Kind of a cool one. And that's
Awesome.
when they were bringing out the Pontiacs too.
Yeah.
And these are the newer version. the First Union Bank with Wally Dallenbach.
Wow, that's cool.
And what's interesting is that here's when they first started bringing out this particular size of car. I need an example. Let me grab yours, Bear.
Oh, sure. There you go.
When they first came out, we probably should have done the other ones first.
Oh,
okay.
either way.
You will find out some of this stuff afterwards. So here's an example of the first Racing Champions cars. This one's dated at 91. There's a few differences that we'll talk about, but they always had black windows. So this is like version 2 of when they first came out. Because if you look at the wheels are different as well. But they always had the black windows. So there's kind of like version 2.
Yeah.
Now they went to the new body style and the newer wheels. We'll call it version 3.
Yeah.
But they still have the black windows.
Right.
So by the time we get to these, version 4, we're really starting to pick up some of the detail on the cars. Huh. So this one's kind of neat.
Yeah, because you still had a little bit of detail there on the underneath. So that's
exactly.
Cool.
You know, and they went from the plastic, the metal casing that the old ones had to more of a plastic.
Right.
So this is a kind of a cool, maybe a rare one. Mane and tail hair product and straight arrow, Derek Cope, and these are played with, as you can see. This is the old generation Thunderbird. But yeah, it's kind of neat on that one. So moving on, we've got the Chad Little Pontiac John Deere, which is kind of cool.
I love these paint schemes, guys. Yeah. Now, see, that was really cool because they ran
the
that
green
Darlington that one year, but they never
that's
brought out the
right.
stinking throwback diecast.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah,
But what's interesting too is when they first brought it out, I believe it was. No, it was. They went to Ford later. First one was a Pontiac, and I think this car, the number 23, was a different team.
Right.
But it was still Chad Little.
Yeah. But those.
But we'll look at that
those
one
John
later.
Deere paint schemes, love those.
Yeah.
Those are so cool.
And this is a later one that I got, but it's a Winter Circle Earnhardt because I didn't have a newer Earnhardt.
Intimidating.
I had the old style Racing Champions, which might be kind of rare too. But so anyways, I had my Earnhardt because I had to play with them. You know, I had to be so forth.
Yeah.
Had to have Earnhardt.
You have to have him.
So here's a Hot Wheels 41st running of the Daytona 500. That was kind of a cool
I think
one.
we have like 5 of those all over the place. Yeah.
And then this would have been a Kodiak sponsor, but being for kids, you couldn't have that. So, but this is Ricky Craven's number 41.
We'll see some cool ones when we get to my collection. Though.
Yeah, I've got a couple too.
Yeah.
So there's that one. And then look at these two.
Ooh.
We've got a Ward Burton. We took a Ward Burton. Yeah, she won a really good race today. It's got Ward Burton and Jib Burton. But anyways, he was one of my favorite drivers.
The
Really liked
stupid
him.
kid kind of wrecked me there, but it's all good. I'm just going to beat up on him next race.
He used to run a 00 car, I believe, too.
Okay.
So who is this one? This is that's weird. Derek Cope.
Skittles.
This is another Derek Cope car, so we'll line him up over here. But with the Skittles,
Derek Cope.
yeah. So there was that one.
Yeah.
This is not a Racing Champions. It's kind of a knockoff.
Right?
It's a cheap one, but it's a Trix cereal brand.
Oh, right.
Johnny Benson car. So
Yeah.
I forget. I think that's when he was running. That's when Roush was running 5 cars.
Oh yeah. then they limited to 4. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but he was one that more of their test cars there. So, got kind of a good lineup of Johnny Benson. So here's the older style Jeff Gordon. So the glossy and then the flat fluorescent paint. That's kind of interesting how that works. So there's him. Here I'll line up here.
Yep.
Then we got a older Bill Elliott there. Kind of cool. That one's in good shape. Thankfully, he was always in the middle of the pack. He never got into any wrecks, so worked out good for him. And that's the Thunderbird.
He never won, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
So
here's an old. This is a good mint-looking Michael Waltrip.
That was so cool.
When he was running for the Woods Brothers, that was a good-looking car.
That is a cool paint scheme.
When he was still in the Thunderbird.
Nice.
And then we got a nice Mark Martin.
Ooh, that is
running the Thunderbird
classic.
as well. Yeah, that was in good shape.
Like that.
And now we got a special. Look at that. Got the special Mac tonight. That was cool. It was kind of neat, you know, being the red chassis and the red interior. So this was kind of neat about those two. We've got, you know, we got the yellow here, yellow interior of that, and then red and you know, different colors for some of the chassis. So that's kind of cool.
That is neat.
We're gonna save that. That's a little bit different stories. Okay. Let's look at these two. These are still racing champions. There is a Jeff Burton XI. Those are always neat looking cars. Really good color on that. So there's his Thunderbird. Then we got a nice Dale Jarrett. Holiday Care. Ow! Well, I'm getting some more damage from a kid still.
There's no quality there now.
Exactly. So I forget who. Well, first we got Buckshot. I forget Buckshot Jones. That's who it was. Buckshot Jones. And this might have been a Busch Series car. And another thing, as they updated, you can see they gave us the our air dam here. Some of the earlier ones, see. We're still racing champions, but the earlier ones didn't have the air dam. So they kind of started, you know, modifying more and making it more realistic. So that's kind of a neat one.
Really big.
Who was this? I don't remember who this guy was.
I know Jimmy Johnson, actually. No, that's not.
I'll have to look at my cards. I don't remember.
Number 11 Lowe's.
Maybe Jeremy Mayfield, but I'm not sure.
I had no idea. Let me look at these here.
I am not sure who drove that one. No, that's not Jeremy Mayfield.
What year is it?
Ted Musgrave, maybe?
Can you tell what year it is?
No. Let's see. 96.
Wow.
Lowe's, yeah, because this was the special 50th anniversary Lowe's.
Okay.
So we'll have Bear. Look it up, and I'll keep talking through these. So moving on, we've got our Ernie Irvan. Look at this. This is a special Ernie Irvan, and I believe this is a Davey Allison throwback, which is kind of cool. So Davey Allison died in that helicopter wreck. And it's interesting because Davey Allison and Ernie Irvan both had severe wrecks in their lifetime with Yates Racing, and really took some long time recovering there. Ernie Irvan also drove the Kodak car as well. And this is a Jeremy Mayfield. You don't hear his name too much, but he had the Kmart car. Remember when there were Kmarts? So that's neat old Thunderbird.
Would have been Brett Bodine.
Was it
driving the number 11? Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Yep. There we go.
So
cool.
I didn't really have too many of his.
So Brett Bodine right there.
Yeah,
cool.
I like Brett Bodine, and I like Todd Bodine. And then Jeff Bodine. Well, yeah, there's Jeff Bodine. Yeah. So, in fact, if I'm correct, here's the Brotherhood. Oh, wow. This is a special edition Todd Bodine. This would have been a 50th anniversary, like I said in the last video with Terry's stuff. 98, 96 was when they were really cooking with their diecast. So there's, I believe it's Todd Bodine, Brett Bodine, and Jeff Bodine. So there's our Brotherhood there.
Right there. Cool.
And another Jimmy Johnson. I think this was a special mail-in one, but this was actually, you buy so many Betty Crocker and you get the NASCAR. And this was actually a nicely detailed Taurus, and it's a Racing Champions.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome.
Yeah, so, and that's when he was still running for Yates.
Yates, okay.
So, now let's look at. I've got these scattered all over the place. This will be kind of interesting. So great. So this is I don't know what brand these were, but it was a special pack when Dodge was first coming in, and there was five. I think it was Ray Evernham and his crew were the owners. And so there's our Bill Elliott and our Stacy Compton. So those were,
please come back.
Those were our Dodge cars there. And that's the only Dodges that I've got.
Yeah.
So, but they're
I've got
cheap, but they're cool.
I've got several Dodges, luckily, so in my collection.
Oh, that's
I've got
cool.
quite a few, so.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
All right, moving on.
Take a look at those later.
Moving on.
Ooh, number 13.
We've got, and this is an interesting time when our driver was Jerry Nadeau, and number 13. And look at the colors, and you might say, well, was that a Dan Marino? And you would be right. Dan Marino was a part owner, I believe, with this race team. If you got more info on that, let us know. But Jerry Nadeau ran with them for a long time.
Wow. That's cool.
He was a pretty good road racer too. If you go back through some of the Sears Point and Sonoma videos, you'll see him, really tearing up the turns and so forth. So that's a cool one. And this is cool. Look at that one. You know who drove this car? Want to take a guess?
Yeah.
This is a Joe Nemechek car.
Really? Cool.
A Joe Nemechek car.
Front row Joe.
Yeah, so that's kind of a neat old Bell South car
Yeah,
with Joe Nemechek.
Yep, I have yet to get a Joe Hunter Nemechek diecast.
Well, hopefully we'll find one of those.
Yeah.
And this is the Ted Musgrave car, the Prime Star Family Channel.
That was a cool paint.
That was kind of a neat one.
That's a cool paint scheme.
Then we got a Ricky Rudd here. This is a special version. I forget what that was, but it's kind of a special paint scheme.
Yeah, that's neat.
But neat Ricky Rudd. And what's cool is that I've got, we'll see that in another couple of videos. You'll see another tied version that I think is kind of rare. And Sterling Marlin. There's Sterling Marlin. So, and once Ernie Irvan went to drive for Yates, Sterling Marlin picked up the spot and drove the Kodak car. And then later on, he drove a 40. I believe he was driving a Dodge there for a few years before he finally retired, but he was a big name. So that was kind of cool. Now it's time to move over to our truck collection.
Ooh, truck collection.
So here's one. It's story time. So here's one.
Yep.
I had one out of the package, and this was always one of Bear's favorites.
Yep.
But he kind of messed it up, and I gave him.
Yeah,
I must have guilt tripped you quite a bit on that one.
No, what it was is that, you did go trip me, but yeah,
Okay,
I remembered it so much.
that one.
And then we went to the antique mall where we've gotten so many other ones, and was able to get this one, so what had happened was that as a kid I'd race these around. These got the rubber on them and stuff, so I'd press. As a kid, I'd press down kind of hard on these as I was racing them around, and the front axle broke. And so then, here we go. So here's my version. Yeah, look at that.
It looked like it was in a wreck.
Yeah, it looks like it's trying to be one of those pro mods, the drag racing thing. But anyways, so I broke the front axle. But then found this.
Jack Sprague.
Yeah, found this at the antique mall for $2, so $3, something like that. And I was like, hey, I got a replacement for you, buddy. Here you go, brand new in the package.
I was so happy.
Todd was very happy. So that was kind of cool. It was like, what are the chances of finding the actual year in the actual package, the exact same one right there? I mean, that was pretty cool.
Gonna bring out the old NASCAR.
The old book.
Yeah,
so the great binder
stuff here. But anyways, this will help us out because I don't know some of these truck names.
Yeah.
But I've got all their cards.
Yeah, you can see.
On the flip side. There's the here's the little micro cards.
Oh yeah, you can see those.
You. So there's those. We'll look at those later.
That's cool.
Some more cards. Some Nemechek cards. Those are all 97. I wonder where that one is. Oh, we'll see that one later. Okay, that's another video. I got all the truck guys together. Oh yeah, so here's all the trucks.
Okay.
That's kind of cool. So this will help us out.
So look at that. Yep.
There's a Jack Sprague.
It's the same exact card. Cool.
Yeah.
So look at that.
All right,
the
so
same
let's break
one.
these out. Ooh, look at Kyle. Woo!
Yeah, Kyle.
All right, so we've always been into collecting the trucks, and of course the Fords are always. So there's a nice F-150, and this would have been Bob Brevac.
Bob Brevac.
This is always my favorite because the teal color was kind of cool. Yeah, so there's that one.
Okay.
Number 14 Ford would have been. I'm gonna guess Mr. Butch here.
Yep. Looks like it.
Mr. Butch Gilliland. So there's another Ford. And of course the Dodges were real big too at the time. The Dodge trucks. So there's number 57. Fast Racing. I'm going to say Mr. Robbie Pyle.
Yeah.
That kind of the signature looks the same.
Yep.
And the 98. This is a familiar name, but I don't. Bill. Oh, his dashboard's falling out.
Oh. Might be.
That'd be the Mr. Butch. Yeah, he's got the Ray Bestis.
No.
Nope.
What?
See, Butch.
Okay.
So
true. Yeah.
There's the Butch truck.
But then it's they have the guy at the number 30 here.
Yeah.
Jimmy Hensel.
He's got the Mooper.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is a cool.
Well, do some research on eBay and see if you see any of these, because these were packaged so nicely. I mean, Premier Edition. They didn't waste any time.
And these
And I
are
think-
the rubber tires too. I
Oh,
mean, these
man,
are
yeah.
heavy duty quality.
And I think 95 is when they brought out the truck series. So
Oh yeah, and then we got the number 29 Mopar here.
yeah.
So who would that be? That
Oh, here he is, Bob Kozlowski.
Oh, Bob.
I wonder if that's Brad's
I think it
dad.
is. I think it's Brad Kozlowski's dad,
Wouldn't that be cool?
or at least a very close relative. From what I
Yeah.
remember, I think it was Bob though. Cool. Cool. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, yeah. Because he
That's
did. He
cool.
raced in trucks. So
Hey, that's kind of neat. I didn't know that.
cool. So alrighty. So there we go. And then we got number 7 to 8.
I think I might have misplaced that. Oh, that must be Mike Chase.
Let me see. That is that's
Chase.
Mike Chase.
Okay, so it's nice I kept all the
alrighty,
cards.
cool. Alrighty, yeah. So that's Mike Chase there. So who's in the Turbo
Yeah,
9?
that's
That's a
just
stock car.
Yeah,
So that's
so we'll look at that.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
different one. That
so
might have
then
been-
Butch. Oh yeah, he's
That's
in
Butch
this.
Williams,
So this
yep.
is Butch. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alrighty, cool.
Well, Robbie Pyle
Got that figured out
was
then.
that one,
Yeah.
so,
Okay. But yeah, the trucks are cool.
Yeah.
Trucks are cool. And then
Jack
I got mine out
Not
of it.
Jack Sparrow, Jack Sprague.
Jack Sprague.
Captain Jack Sprague. Sprague. So anyways, there's our first, our number 4 video.
Yep.
Got a bunch of neat,
Very
what's it
cool
say, Larry
diecast there.
Hendrick? Larry Hedrick.
Hedrick, yeah.
That might be the team on. But yeah,
Motorsports, yeah. That's cool.
so, bunch of neat old
Very
ones
cool.
too, and kind of gives you the evolution of the Racing Champions brand.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Because they went through, I think, like 3 different chassis designs.
Yeah.
And I think each chassis design had a couple updates. You know, so because they went from with the number 2 chassis design, it went
Right.
to colored windows and so forth. So, and then chassis 1 design, they had a few updates there as well. So,
That's cool.
but yeah,
That's cool.
a lot of history there.
Yep.
We'll keep the cards out for our next video because I think that'll be helpful.
Yeah, they will
Some
be.
Names.
Got
So
all
upside
kinds of them there.
down.
Yeah, you won't be able to read them, but we will.
Yeah.
So. Okay,
We'll
cool.
let you know.
Alrighty, guys. So there is episode number 4, I think,
Yeah.
or 5.
Episode
4. There we go. Cool.
So
Alrighty.
episode 5, we'll be able to have a Terry car. See?
Yeah.
Tune in next time
for episode 5.
And this is another cheapy version.
Yeah. So
That you
okay.
could mail order in.
Cool. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching Hunting Diecast at Home.
And a special teaser. This is an old Matchbox Ford Baja
With
truck. A
strings.
friend got me this at the swap meet, and it's been one of my most treasured trucks.
Those are so cool.
It's got the
Got the
nice spring
springs.
action there.
Love those,
So,
yeah.
perfect truck to play with.
Yeah, that was when Matchbox was quality.
Getting
Alrighty.
better, but
They're getting better, but not quite where they were. So, alrighty, guys. See you next
tune in
time.
next time. Bye bye.
Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to Hunting at Home NASCAR Diecast episode number 5.
You guessed it. And we're still home.
We're still home.
hunting.
Yeah. So look at this, guys. This is a double-sided diecast case
With a few surprises.
with a few surprises. And yeah, so we're only going to
Let's
get through
dig in
this side
for
in
this
this one.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, alrighty, so let's look at the most important.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Pemmy Plymouth. Oh, wait a minute. That's a Plymouth by Petty.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Super
With
Bird.
the Hemi.
Yeah, those are so cool. The 426 CI
Yeah.
Cubic inches. That's by Racing Champions Incorporated, 1991, made in China.
And I think I got that one in its own case. I don't
That
think
is
that
cool.
was part of a collection.
cool
I did
diecast
get a
right there.
collection where you got a 1/64th
Oh, look
car,
at
1/64th hauler, and then the micro machine.
Wow. Look at this finish, though. That is glossy. Look at that.
And that
little
was
middle
part of the
specs.
50th anniversary series. Where
Wow.
Each year you had a car with a history.
Buck
And this
Thrall.
was 84. which
Camaro.
would have been Terry's
Wow.
first
That is-
championship. So that's why that one's kind of
Okay.
special.
That is one neat looking diecast right there. I like
But
that.
that's why that one was special.
Yeah,
was it was
yeah.
Terry's, first championship. So
Yeah.
But then next we got. Oh look, here's that Terry.
Oh, yeah.
This is the car that goes with that display.
yeah, the display case. Yeah. Get out. Yeah. There you go.
That's that. That 400 rematch. So that was the car that went
that's
there.
Cool.
Yeah. And so let's see here. Slide it down a ways here. All right. So, and for whatever reason, we could never get Racing Champions. Never had a Tony Stewart. I don't know why.
Wow.
So I had to go to Winner's Circle because you couldn't have. It was like the Earnhardt. You couldn't have.
You could not
race
have a Tony Stewart
without Tony Stewart.
Yeah.
So
and have somebody wrecking somebody else, and or someone else wrecking Tony Stewart. So
yeah.
You could
and
not
then
have
here's
that.
a generic Got Milk car. This goes with that Got Milk hauler.
Yeah.
In episode 3, this one has a hood that will come up.
Yeah.
But it will not come up today.
Yeah. That's
so kind of a cheap car, but not bad.
Yeah.
Not a bad
cool
deal.
paint scheme, that's for sure.
So my neck is...
Your back's hurting now?
my neck's hurting.
Oh, my neck's hurting.
Pull up a chair.
Then you got this old Maxwell House number 22. Get your coffee.
Who's the driver of that one?
See,
That's pretty cool.
Sterling Martin.
Marlin.
Yep. I couldn't see.
Yeah. And so see, this would have been
That's pretty cool.
This would have been chassis 1.
Yeah.
Version 1. Wow. So see, the wheels are a little bit different.
Yeah.
And you compare it with this special
Gen 2.
Chassis 1, but see version 2 of the wheels.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Isn't that interesting? So that's this Gen 1, version 1, chassis 1.
Yep.
Chassis 1 version 2 of the older style Ford Thunderbird.
Huh.
So that's kind of cool. And then this one's kind of special, and it's unique because some of the decals, that's a stick-on decal, but these are like painted on. But this is when Ricky Rudd drove the number 5, which Terry would later get, and he drove for Hendricks. When Ricky left, for whatever reason, I don't know the history there, but Tide followed him, as we know. So, but yeah, Ricky Rudd used to drive
the number 5.
Number 5 for Hendricks.
Sweet.
And this car got some. These were raced. These are not mint cars. These got played with as a kid, and they're alive to tell the story. And thankfully, so am I. And these two would have been the Days of Thunder special edition cars. And I don't remember the drivers. I think that's Cole Trickle.
Yep.
And who's that guy? I don't know.
Oh, I forget the other guy. Yeah, I always remember Cole Trickle, but I never remember the other guy's name.
Yeah. I think my dad has the mint cars. These are 1989.
Yeah.
So actually, that's
What's cool about that too is that you actually saw them on the track because you were at Daytona when they were running them around the track before the actual race.
Was I?
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I forgot.
Yeah.
So those two are pretty cool. And here is a Purelator, Derek Cope. We got his card
somewhere over there.
Over here.
Yeah.
That would have been an old Lumina, I believe. So there's that one. And this is a Busch Series car. And this is an old Ricky Craven. I believe this is a Chassis 1 version 2 with the newer wheels. But obviously, I believe that's like a Busch car with the DuPont.
Yeah.
But definitely a Hendricks car.
Yeah, before they really got into the cool paint schemes Jeff got there
exactly.
too.
Yeah. And then later Ricky went over and drove number 25. Next.
Quite good
We've
state.
got the Chassis 1 version 2 with the older wheels. It's kind of like a half. But yes, the old Thunderbird and the Brett Bodine, one of my favorites. Brett and Todd Bodine.
Yeah.
Quicker State car.
Yeah, it's cool.
That one's cool. This is a neat old Bobby Allison Oldsmobile. You can see how the front's a little bit Buick.
It says it right there. Buick.
Back in the good old days when Buick was in NASCAR.
Yeah.
But you can see that's Chassis 1 version 2 with the gold wheels. So my dad actually worked at a Buick dealership when Buick was racing.
Yeah,
and they would bring.
That's how you got to go see the Days of Thunder cars running on Daytona.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
I'm glad you know that history that you weren't there for. Yeah.
Because I listen.
But at the dealership, they would bring the race cars and so forth. So I might have seen a few Buick stock cars.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
I
did.
just didn't know it. So. And then we've got
Go
Ernie Irvin. Once again, Chassis 1 version 2 with the special wheels. These wheels are always my favorite for whatever reason, but another Yates car.
Yeah.
And these two were, I believe,
Those are cool.
I believe these are kind of cool because I think these were a I forget how I got them.
It's a Pontiac.
But it was I think this one's a Pontiac. And this one's a Plymouth, maybe.
Yeah. Who's Jensen?
But there was something interesting. Both petty cars, obviously, but I got them
Somehow.
It seems like it was a laundry detergent deal, which
Really?
doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
No.
Huh.
I don't remember how I got them, but those are both good, nicely styled Racing Champions
cool.
versions. So I
Very
think this
cool.
one's got almost a rubbery tire on it, kind of special. Neat color there.
Neat.
So, and here's the beat up version of Todd Godine's Tabasco car. It looks like we got a broke stud up there too. But then we moved on to the Gen 2 version 2 chassis.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool. Then we got Michael Waltrip. So
Gen pins oil.
Chassis 1 version 2. This is a 95 preview. You can see that there, 1991. Oh yeah, Racing Champions 91.
Cool.
That's cool. Old Pontiac.
Got that.
Got his card. Let's see, where was his card? Oh, nope. That's probably him. Where's Mikey? I saw a picture of Mikey. Where's Mikey? Another page.
Where's Mikey?
Where is he? Okay, Mikey is in one of these cards somewhere.
Yeah.
Standing all grinning. I guess that's
that's him upside down.
Oh, that's right, because I have a version 1 of his car. Okay, we'll see that later.
Okay.
All right. Look, here's another one of the Dodge cars.
Yep, so
Yeah, let's get 3 of these. We
got
got 3 of these. This is all for Petty Enterprises when they were running 3 cars.
43,
So I think this would have
45,
been
44. So that's cool.
Yeah, that would have been Kyle.
Yep.
I think this was John Andretti in that one. But this is all part of the Dodge program. And then the Cheerios with let's see. Actually, this might have been John Andretti.
I don't remember. Yeah.
This says, I'm sorry. This was John Andretti. This would have been Kyle, and I forget. There might have been, I don't know. I really don't know. But anyways, and then this is another cheapy K Essentials Terry version.
Yep.
Just kept it because I like to keep stuff.
Why not?
And this is another Gen 1 car.
Yeah.
There's a special pack, and I think we've seen it with the Racing Champions. I think we saw that at the Antique Mall.
Yeah.
There was like a pack of 8 or 10 cars. I think that's what my mom got me first. But I do have the card. I do have the Harry Gant card. And I believe this was a Kodiak tobacco sponsor, if I believe correctly. So, but I forget. I think it was it may have been Illumina, I think. That's when they were running Hoosier.
I think it's so.
Yeah.
That's how it looks.
So old Harry Gant there. We
Then
do
you get
have, this is
IndyCar.
interesting, I have a card for that too. That's a Texaco
Kmart.
Kmart special.
Yeah.
And there's actually a card for that.
Was that right? That guy right there? Nope, that's
No.
not Continental, so that's not him.
Anyways, I think there was a card for that.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter now, but I think there was. And that's what I must have been thinking.
Yeah.
Anywho, I got that. It's kind of cool. I
Yeah.
like it. It's Kmart. We like Kmart because they don't exist anymore.
And Texaco.
And Texaco.
Well, no, there's a few
there's
Kmarts
a-
around still.
Oh, yeah.
Not many, but a few.
Yeah,
Sears is pretty
it's
much
funny
dead.
because they outlived Sears.
Yeah, emphasis slightly.
So there's the old Terry Premier.
Yeah.
Kind of cool one. It's been extra somehow.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah.
We got some old Hot Wheels and yeah, this is
27.
there we go. This is a special one because this would have been early days. This is Chassis 1 version 1 because here's the other Pontiac. Here's the old Pontiac because we actually had an old version of Michael. We'll look at later.
Yeah.
But this is a Rusty Wallace 27 in a Pontiac with the Miller sponsor. So that's pretty rare because we got, where's Bear's version? Did we put your version away?
Yeah, we put my version away.
Okay, that was the Gen 1 Chassis 1 version 2. And this also had the panned wheels, as you see. So that was kind of neat, kind of unique. We already looked at Terry over here, and look, this is a cool.
Yep.
This is a Hot Wheels, but Ryan Newman got in on the Dodge game because would that have been Penske?
Yeah, he was
running
running
Penske
Penske
first.
Yep.
This is a special one where if you stick it in the freezer, this will turn black or a dark blue.
Oh,
one
wow.
or the other. But this is one of those freezer color
Oh, okay.
Hot Wheels because
That's
they were
interesting.
always they were always good at that. So kind of a neat one. Go with a Dodge Crew there.
Yeah.
And let's see, we got another Mark Martin. Let's go through this batch here. Chassis
Do it over
1.
a little
Oh,
bit.
that's kind of cool.
Ooh,
That's
the
kinda-
sicko.
Where's my 26? Do you have the 26? Somebody's got 26.
I have no idea.
But anyways, here is chassis 1 version 2 with the special wheels. You got the Reese's. Look at that.
Yeah.
Tasty. But old Mark Martin there.
Yeah.
And this is cool because this is I had stickers on this one. Good grief. Or they might have come with stickers. Anyways, this was a neat Hot Wheels edition.
That is cool.
1989. That's crazy. But this is
Yeah.
a Hot Wheels edition Morgan Shepherd. I love the wheels on these. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yep, that's cool.
It's simply an awesome car. And I have a Quaker State 26 as well. I think Bear has swiped that from me.
Maybe so.
But we will find it. But that's a cool one.
Yep.
So Hot Wheels
That's neat.
had been in the game a few
Yeah.
times and got out a few times as well.
Fort number 14.
Yeah, that's cool. I got his card as well. So that's kind of cool. It's going to be a long episode. Good
Yeah,
thing
I know.
we're splitting it up.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think
we
this is the 97 special.
Daryl.
Because, you know, and we'll look at another one, but they didn't used to be, that used to be the silver and black.
Oh,
and they
yeah,
switched it where
yeah.
it was the blue.
Right.
And this would be in a Gen 2, Chassis 2, version
Right.
2 with the headlights and the clear
Yeah.
chassis design. So they got another Ted Musgrave.
Here's another 26.
And look, we got another Johnny Benson with his Cheerios car.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Got another special. I think those.
Yeah, that's probably another John Andretti.
Yeah, let me see here.
That one we probably got from Pillsbury.
Yeah. Exactly.
But it's
so.
a neat Dodge one.
so
you
down
know,
there with the
the
Dodge
box
crew.
tops. You
Yep.
buy so many and then you get the car free. So that's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Here's an old Dave Marcus. A Big Apple
Oh,
Market. So Dave Marcus got his card too.
Yeah.
Gen 1, version 1 of
Really before they started
yeah,
getting the paint
the
schemes
detail.
going.
And here's a chassis 2, version 2 of Ted Musgrave.
Nice.
We looked at a different one earlier.
Yep.
Here is a chassis 1, version
Bill
2
Elliott.
of Bill Elliott. That's kind of cool. Not a lot of sponsors on there.
Yeah.
But the old classic, this was kind of falling apart too. But
Yeah, it looks like it.
kind of neat. Neat to see how they
Looks like it has a separate bumper.
Yeah, well,
going on there.
I think it was molded into the
Oh, interesting.
into the chassis there. So
Interesting. Okay.
got some more ST Petty. And this is kind of cool because you'll see the so here's a Gen 1 or chassis 1 Gen 1,
Yeah.
and here's chassis 1 Gen 2.
Oh.
And this one's got blue wheels. Look at that.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, they had stick on. Some of the stickers would be press on. Some of them were stick on. I
Wow.
have no idea why,
Interesting.
but those are cool. It was nice
That is
having the
awesome.
matching haulers to go
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah,
it
yeah.
too. So, all right, final side, 2 more. All right, so and I forget who this driver was.
Stanley.
But I believe this was a Busch Series car.
Yeah.
This one never
Looks good.
really rolled really well. I think it had trouble from the start.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. And I don't know what his sponsor was. He didn't have one on
Larry
this card,
Pearson.
but Larry Pearson. Let me run
Cool.
through my notes here real quick. I think we had a picture of Larry Pearson. Mr. Larry Pearson.
Yeah.
I don't know where he is, but he's here. There he is, right there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it was near tobacco.
Oh, and
'cause it
then
was
Stanley. Looks like it was Larry Pearson too.
Oh, okay. See,
Because he's
okay.
so he's got the Stanley there
Larry
as well.
Pearson, Larry Pearson.
Driving. Yeah. Okay.
I
cool.
think that must have been a different series, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was Chattanooga
okay.
Chew, so that's why. Oh, that's fine, Chattanooga Chew. That's fine.
Che.
That was good marketing. Chattanooga Choo Choo.
That is.
Chattanooga Chew.
Oh,
that's funny.
That is good. Okay.
Wow. Okay, so there's our Larry
Funny.
Pearsons. That's funny. That is
Alrighty.
funny.
Cool.
All right, so yeah,
There's episode 5.
woo, crazy.
Yeah. So many diecasts.
Crazy. And that's
Yeah.
interesting too. This card reminds me who started first was in the Quaker State car. And my dad had a bunch of neat Kenny Bernstein because he used to run Buicks, I believe.
Yeah.
But I believe he was a big drag racing guy. And then went over to NASCAR
Oh yeah, yeah.
for a
Because
little while.
you had because when he was working at the Buick dealership, he had Quaker State, which
Yeah.
was the oil that they
Right
only
choice.
used there.
Yeah.
And so you'd get the tickets from Quaker State
Yeah.
to be able to go to Daytona,
Right.
and then you'd get the Buick tickets
Yeah.
too. So you'd be able to go multiple
Exactly.
times.
Right.
Yeah, so that was really
pretty
cool. Yeah.
And that would have been, and then later on, Brett Bodine would run that car.
Cool.
So, neat history there.
Yeah, that is cool.
So, yeah. Cool stuff.
Yep.
we got to put these away and go to the flip side.
Go
because
to
what
episode 6. Got the Mark Martin episode coming up. So, alrighty.
Lost my voice.
Lost your voice? Wow, okay.
I got a tightness in my throat.
Well, drink some water. Okay. See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty guys, welcome back to Hunting Diecast at Home with the NASCAR Diecast, and it's episode Mark Martin number 6. So alrighty, let's get started.
We're going real retro now. We're going way back into
way back in history here.
Into these old versions.
Yeah.
But first off, let's have a good yawn. Okay, that's enough of that.
That's enough, young.
Here we go.
Folgers.
So this is actually an AMT Ertl, which would have been a before Racing Champions. This is a Folgers car. I forget the name.
Looks like number 25. Scratched off pretty well.
Yeah. But this is before they got the... This is an Ertl car, obviously. And kind of neat to have, but the same company who put together Racing Champions was Ertl. So kind of a predecessor of AMT Ertl. There is a Ricky Rudd. That's chassis 2 version 1. Got them all kind of mixed in here together.
Yeah.
I don't even know what finger hut is. But this is old Jeremy Mayfield car. Chassis 1, version 1.
Nice.
Kind of cool colors. Let's see what this one is. This is a Rusty Wallace. Now, you talk about a beat-up car. Bear has the... I've got a Pontiac, too. But this is when they switched over to Ford.
Yeah.
But look at this. I don't know why. I don't think I liked Rusty Wallace.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, I would get the cars together and I would go...
Against Rusty Wallace.
To make it, to make it look like a race version.
Race version.
All those ones that you don't want to buy, I made it a race version.
Yeah.
So that's a chassis 1 Gen 2.
Do a custom job.
Yeah. And this is an old Cale Yarbrough.
Wow.
Yeah, 66, Phillips 66 Pontiac.
That's cool.
Kind of a neat one. And moving right along, here is an original Darrell Waltrip. And see what I'm saying is it's like Racing Champions couldn't figure out if they want to do the painted stickers or the stick-on stickers.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but I've got his hauler. I think you have his hauler as well.
Yeah, somewhere.
But that was an old Monte Carlo. So kind of cool. Or old Lumina, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then our boy Mark Martin.
Yep.
So
Cool Steve.
Chassis 1, version 1. Got a little decal there, license, so forth. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Here is a Jim Brown.
Ooh,
not sure who Jim Brown is, but I believe this
63.
was a Racing Champions 91. I believe that was a Busch car. See the chassis design where he had the whole lower piece housed at the front bumper and then attached back here. So
definitely interesting.
Kind of a sloppy design. Probably why some of them didn't last.
Yeah.
And here is chassis 1. This would have been a Busch car as well. Number 60, Mark Martin, with the Winn-Dixie sponsor. Kind of cool. Kind of cute. And here is an old Elliott. See,
that's cool.
This is what's funny about the chassis designs. See, here is a chassis 1 version 2, and see they're both Thunderbirds.
But one of them looks like an old Mustang.
Yeah. But see, there was 2 different designs of Thunderbirds that were running through the years.
Yeah, the scale was different.
Yeah. So, the cars were different. The design of the Thunderbirds was different too. So, here's another 66 Chad Little driving the Phillips, and it was when it was a Ford. So, we got another.
Cool.
We got one is got a red one, it's a Pontiac, and so forth. And here we go. These are kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think these are both. Yep. These are both Dale Jarrett's, different colors, but both Dale Jarrett interstate batteries. So
With food line on the back
yeah,
there.
I got my favorite tires. Notice
Nice.
one has the white letters, one has the yellow letters.
Huh. That is
And
interesting.
those graphics are terrible.
Yeah.
It's like,
Honestly.
oh, my 18 falling off my car. Help!
Yeah.
So there's those dudes, and here is a Rick Mast. I don't even know, Magic something.
Huh.
I don't even know what that sponsor is, but
Yeah.
old one. I think that was from the box set.
Yeah.
And
probably.
here's another Bobby Hamilton Country Time.
Uh-huh.
And from our picture here, it would have been an Oldsmobile
Yeah.
and a little bit more of a neon color.
Yeah, it looks like
And I
it.
think sometimes they had the matching wheels.
Yeah.
which would have been-
Also, too, I think it might be this one as well.
Oh yeah,
'Cause that
yeah,
one
yeah.
looks like-
they're both the same.
That one's a bit different on the...
More yellow.
That's more
Yeah.
neon there, so
Yeah,
probably
and this
that
would
one.
have been more of the box set. We'll see if we
Oh,
can find a
true,
picture
true. Yeah.
and see how detailed it was with the supports in the back
Yeah, that's
too.
pretty cool.
And that's kind of those are the very first ones, chassis 1, version 1 with the chassis supports in the
Oh,
back.
that's cool.
And even the
So that's-
Fords didn't have it on that one.
Yeah, okay.
This
Very
version
good.
and the Pontiacs had that.
Nice.
Well, this Ford does too. So yeah, these are our first ones.
Yeah. There's
So there's our old. This is funny. See, we've got a good history at the Wood Brothers here because this
Right.
is Neil Bonnet driving for the Wood Brothers. So
Right.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Having that history of how many
Yeah.
people drove for Wood Brothers.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And I believe this is another Busch Series car with Kenny Wallace and
Nice.
Cox Dry Treated Lumber, number
Cool.
36. We got to see. We didn't get to meet Kenny Wallace. We could have met him though if we stood in line at the duels.
Oh,
and got his
yeah,
autograph,
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
he is with what was it, University of Ohio.
Yeah. He
Tech
was,
team.
Yeah. And then we've seen... I think,
Sorry, clear my throat.
I think we've seen Todd Bodine at like the Rolex or something like that. I
Oh, that
think,
might be.
maybe. Yeah. So, one of the Bodines we've seen anyways, for sure.
Might have been Jeff.
Jeff,
And we
yeah.
saw one time we saw Boris Said as well.
That guy, yeah. Boris
Hairy
said,
man.
yep, that was
Boris
the other
Said. Kind of looks like Bob Ross.
one. Yeah.
Here's Detroit Gasket with Tracy Leslie.
Yeah.
Old names there. And here's a neat one. This is who is that? This is Greg Hamill with Million Automotive. I'm guessing this might have been a 2-car team
Oh, yeah.
because it looks just like our
Bill
Elliott
Elliott there with Manning.
in 9 and 18. I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess that was a 2-car team. I don't know the history on that though.
Yeah.
So, but that's very interesting.
Yeah. So that would have been before Joe Gibbs got the 18 then. more than
Yeah,
likely.
yeah, exactly.
Huh.
So there's a Gen 1, version 2.
Jeff
Jeff
Gordon.
Gordon, early one there.
Nice.
Moving right along, Jimmy Means. I have no idea what his sponsor was.
Nope.
I think that was from the box set.
Yeah.
There's a cool Morgan Shepherd.
Oh,
older
yeah, with
version
Wood
there.
Brothers.
Wood Brothers. So we got a bunch of guys who drove Wood Brothers. Got Neil
Yeah.
Bonnet drove them, and then Morgan Shepherd. So that's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
pretty cool.
And moving along, Father Elton Sawyer
Wow.
with the
Ford credit.
and the red carpet lease. I think that I'm not
That's
sure
cool.
what red carpet lease was, but number 38.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget how I got this car, but this is a
Hardee's.
Hardee's Monte Carlo version.
Number 28.
I have no idea how we got that car,
Me
but that's
neither. Looks some,
that was a
it's
promotional one. You
some
couldn't
pretty
just
good
go buy
condition
it.
though. 'cause
Yeah, I think I
it's
got
not
that
beat
one
up.
later on before I could beat the snot out of it.
Oh, good.
And here is a Hooters Loy Allen. It's version 1. And then what's
Yeah.
neat about this too is that it has the Hoosier sponsor on the tires.
Oh
It
yeah,
would be interesting to go through
which
here.
is pretty rare
and
there.
yeah, because most of them. Well, here's another Hoosier.
Yeah,
Okay, so there's a Hoosier tire one.
yeah,
Most of them are
Good
some of the older ones are just racing champions.
yeah.
Racing champions. And we're going to look for them. That's well, for whatever reason, that's a Goodyear. I don't know why, but there's all these little subtle differences. That's racing
Yeah.
champions. That's Goodyear. Goodyear Eagle.
Yeah.
Eagle. Racing champions. Eagle.
Yeah.
Eagle. You get the point.
Yeah,
Eagle.
uh-huh.
So, anyways, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
We've got 2 cars
That's
with Hoosiers
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
then
rare
this
there.
is an old Topodyne car, the Quick Beverage, one of my favorite
Quick
cars.
stop.
One of my favorite guys too, because his name was Todd.
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 That's odd.
Todd.
That's kind of
There's-
odd that his name would be Todd.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
believe that was an Oldsmobile.
Cool.
Kind of cool.
Cool.
Always like that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. 75. I don't remember for sure. You know, actually I do, because I believe that was a Topodyne car.
Oh, cool.
So we got two over there.
Yeah.
And then later on he drove the 36 as well, which you
Yeah.
saw last video. For whatever reason, we got the Hamburglar car.
Yeah.
It even came with its own card.
Really?
Yeah. And we'll see what's.
Oh, yeah, I see it. That's cool.
And this is interesting too. Here's a good tip on that. Is that it is the Lowe's Racing. That was. Yeah. So there's a card. For
Uh-huh.
it,
Yeah.
but,
Right.
So anyways. Anyways.
Anyways, 13.
Oh yeah. My neck hurts. I'm tired. I need something to eat.
Oh, you still looking for the card? It was the
No.
other way. Okay.
Oh, was it coming up?
No, it's the other way.
Oh, okay. Where's that?
Hamburger. There he is. Right
Oh,
there.
yeah, Hamburger.
Racing champions, too.
Hamburglar. Yeah, so and for whatever reason, and if you noticed, yes, there we go. There's our Hamburglar card.
Yeah.
And so what's interesting is this might be the only chassis 1 version 2 that has clear windows.
Wow.
I mean, look at all that.
Yeah.
Those are all chassis 1s, and this is probably the only one with a clear window and the Hamburglar.
Wow.
So kind of a little
Kind of
neat
rare
history,
there, then.
yeah, kind of a neat history tidbit. You know, not sure.
It's almost
why.
like a concept prototype, then, maybe,
Yeah,
for the next gens.
Yeah. So I don't
Just
know
trying to see how
why,
it would work.
but it's kind of neat to have
Interesting.
That, so.
Interesting.
What we got next? We got, for whatever reason, got two Tracy Leslies.
Yeah.
So I think this one of them drove good, one of them didn't, because I played with them. They got played with.
Yeah.
And here is a special deal,
champion.
because this one came with an upper deck card.
Huh.
So kind of a Gen 2 version 2.
Yeah.
So what's next is it's Dale.
Old
This should be the thumbnail.
Intimidator.
Yeah, this one's neat. I always had fun with this car.
Yeah.
You can barely see it, but there was paint on these rubber tires. Check this out. This is an old original, and I don't mind showing you this because I took these tires off many a time
Wow.
because I could. But yeah, this is original
Well, hey,
Racing Champions.
You gotta have the tires blown off and then have them
Exactly.
go into the pit stop and get it
Notice
fixed.
he wasn't wrecked too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, original
Must be your
Dylan
favorite
Gen
then.
1. It was one of my favorites. Gen 1, version 1.
Wow.
So yeah, one of the specials there. The
That's
special.
cool. The special.
And this is, look at that, another Chad Little. I think this was
wow.
his,
Tyson
another
chicken?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think this was a Busch car as well. So
Cool.
a lot of Chad Littles. So
Exactly.
kind of neat. And here is a Jeff Bodine. Sorry,
Yep.
Jeff Bodine with the Exide batteries.
Cool.
We had his older car, newer car. I think we looked at that.
Somewhere.
But yeah, that's cool. Thunderbird.
Yep.
Here's a Hot Wheels Ernie Irvin, I think. Yeah, if you look at the, yeah, that's a Ernie Irvin.
Nice.
Before Johnny Benson came in. But this is a Hot Wheels version. That's definitely an Ernie Irvin sponsor.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And those always had really cool detailed
Yeah, they were
under
good.
chassis too, which was nice about the Hot Wheels.
Exactly.
And also too, they felt good too. I mean, just
Yeah.
just
Oh,
the,
and
just
every
the
one
grip,
of them-
they just felt really good.
Yeah.
I like those.
Every one of them came with a rubber
Yeah.
tires.
Oh,
compared
yeah,
to
yeah.
The,
Which is-
the base level.
Yeah,
Racing
exactly.
Champions.
Which is
So,
a big plus.
yeah. So here is, that's a Sterling Marlin
Yeah.
Chevy Gen 1 with an Alumina.
Yep. And you got next one
Another
right
one
there.
with
That's
the
Monte
Gen-
Carlo.
Yep, with Gen 2.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, this one's special because look,
Oh, yeah,
here's another
Pinzo.
Michael Waltrip.
Yeah.
Gen 1, version 1.
Nice.
So that was kind of cool. Got the silver wheels. We got his
That's
other
pretty
one. We
cool.
looked at his other one already.
Yeah, special Hot Wheels out there.
Yeah, it's a JC Penney's Hot Wheels.
Oh wow.
Now,
that's
this
cool.
one's cool because this is when they first brought out Chad Little's car.
100th anniversary. JC
Oh,
Penney.
JC Penney. Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool there.
So, and I forget there was a football player involved with this car.
Wow.
And so this is one of the last races that Dad and I went to, but it was John Deere Motorsports, and we were actually able to buy the car and take it to the haulers out there in the, I think, Turn 4 parking lot. and we were actually able to get Chad Little's signature on that.
Wow.
So, but yeah, that's before we saw another car, and it was a 97?
97, I think, yeah.
So this is when they first came out with right when Pontiac was starting to gain some traction. And so yeah, nice to have a signed Chad Little car there.
Yep.
So
Cool.
Pretty cool.
Yep. Chad.
And
number
next we got another,
26.
and this would have been the Kenny Bernstein car.
Yeah.
This would have been when he was racing it. So that's kind of cool. Before Todd Ledine took over, or Brett Ledine.
Number 25.
And there's a Kenny Schrader. That would have been
Yeah.
the Kodiak car.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. And it looks like we got, I must have like
Kindle
4.
there.
Yeah, that was a Bobby Hamilton car.
Yeah, look at those.
I forget what
That's
this car was, but that's Bobby,
That's a
Bobby
sweet,
Hamilton.
sweet American paint scheme right there.
Yeah, that was the family channel.
Yep.
That's the family channel.
Patriotic.
Now,
Very
the
nice.
next car, we're going to do a little video about this, but this was J.D. McDuffie's car.
Ooh, okay.
And this is one of my favorite Gen 1 cars. Unfortunately, I think J.D. McDuffie passed away in a wreck.
Yeah, bummer.
And unfortunately, this car had some issues as well. So
Yeah, it's pretty
here's
much.
what it looks like right now.
It's pretty much passed away there.
But this is what the car looked like. You can kind of see the way they designed the
Yeah.
chassis. You know, you had your hood there, and you had your side panels.
pieces.
So we're going to do another video.
At
I
some
have
point.
all the parts for this car except
Yeah.
for one piece of A-pillar.
Yeah.
But there's the top and the side panel there. But that's J.D. McDuffie's car.
Huh.
Beautiful car. You know, had that kind of color there, and
Yeah.
then the gold wheels. So we're going to glue that back together and
That'd be
make a
good.
video exclusively for that, and
Yeah.
that'll be kind of cool. So
Cool.
yeah, this is the end of my collection, though.
Yep,
So
exactly.
far, I
So-
think. I think that's
Yep.
about it. So yeah, it took us 6 episodes to
Woo.
get through my.
Just your stuff, yeah. So I gotta get all mine.
Dude.
I gotta get mine organized and find it all, dig it up and stuff, and
Yeah.
go through that, and that'll be fun. So there you go,
A lot
guys.
of history though of
Yeah.
diecast. So Racing Champions was definitely a powerhouse. You know, the action. Some of those guys, took the mantle and,
Yeah.
and ran with it. But I
Yeah,
think
pretty cool.
from the history I have, anyways, I think Racing Champions is kind of where it started. So.
Yeah, really. So all right,
Cool stuff, people.
it's cool. So that ends the Todd collection series of hunting at home, and we'll start the Bear series of hunting at home. We'll see how many episodes we can get done with that. That'll be kind of
how
fun.
many
So
will that take?
yeah, I don't know. So alrighty.
I don't know. I think I still got more NASCAR trucks than you do, though.
I think so. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find
I
out.
have Dodge NASCAR trucks. You don't have Dodge.
I do not have Dodge NASCAR trucks.
Because
but
there is none.
There is
Please
none.
Come back, Dodge.
Come back, Dodge. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching episode 1 of my collection. We'll film that at some point this year. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.